Hi, welcome to my channel. In this episode, I'm going to show you the main campground inside Zion, which is Watchman Campground, which is just north of the town of Springdale, which is very convenient. If you want to run down to town, you can get to town within 5 minutes to pick up supplies or visit the local establishments. We camped here in March when there was some snow in the mountains, which made the camping somewhat fun. Later in the episode, I will show you some of the snow that actually hit our camp. It's close to the visitor center, so there's shuttles available to ride up into the main canyon, where you can visit a lot of the local hikes. The kids and I rode our bikes quite a bit through camp. That will allow you to kind of see the space between sites and the trees that the campground has. There were lots of wildlife, including deer when we were there. But there was no leaves left on the trees, at least in March when we were there. Later in this episode, I will show you what the campground kind of looks like in July when the Virgin River allows you to do some tubing if the water is okay. As you can see in Loop B here, which has electric for the trailers, the spacing between sites is pretty nice. You're not on top of one another. You have a little bit of privacy. Then we're checking out the river at camp. Lots of snow last night. Looks like some snow up there. Big old, I think it's dead cotton. But check out that spot. There's camp right there. As mentioned, we were here in March, and the river actually had cyanobacteria present in it, which is an algae bloom in the upper parts of the river. In July, we were actually here, and we were able to get in the water and do some tubing, which was a lot of fun.
Feet up, Daniel. Feet up. Feet up.
Tubing the river through camp in July is a ton of fun for the kids and for the adults. The campground itself is huge. Loop B has the electric for the RVs, but most of the loops are actually for tent camping and car camping. The bathrooms are very clean, very nice overall. And there was tons of wildlife, at least in March when we were here, especially in the South Campground, which had no campers at all. Our site, like I said, had electricity, which was nice. If you want water or to dump your tanks, you have to go to the camp's entrance at the front near the ranger in order to dump your tanks. Campground allowed us to have fires at night, which was nice to cook s'mores on and try to stay warm with the cold weather. Besides s'mores, we often ate burgers and hot dogs at camp to avoid going into town. You get the sizzling sound. Oh, check that out. Hopefully this video gives you some idea of Watchman Campground, what it looks like, the amenities that are available. You can see here the entrance to the campground where there's water and sewer if you need to fill up your tanks or dump your tanks. Overall, I think the campground was excellent. Lots of space between sites. Great place to ride bikes even up into the canyon. We had a lot of fun. We woke up one morning to a ton of snow on the camp. Covered the trees and the shrubs, but also the canyon walls. And you could see a whole different experience for Zion Canyon. Such a fun place to come and explore. In my next video, I'm going to actually show you some of the highlights from the activities we did, including hiking up the Narrows, one of the, I would consider, best hikes in America. If you walk far enough, you reach a section called Manhattan or Wall Street. An amazing place to have those canyon walls next to you. You can rent gear, just keep warm, so the water's not too cold. We also checked out Colo Canyon to the west, and we also hiked the subway, which requires permits and you can see me standing here inside what is known as the subway. So that will be in my next video that I plan to publish here shortly. Again, thanks for being here. If you like backpacking, hiking, exploring, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Until our next adventure, thank you.